I haven't put makeup on in a long time, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about this makeup look that I tried to recreate. I'll put a picture here of the artist that made the look that I found on Pinterest. But yeah, I've been drinking soda and stuff and it's kind of smeared, but we're moving on. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was this Nature's Republic Aloe Vera 92% Soothing Gel. I absolutely love this thing. I actually didn't realize that it was expired until one day randomly I decided to check the bottom, and I'm pretty sure that XY is like month and year there, so this thing was pretty old, but like I said, I was using it on my face and it was still soothing. It was still cooling, moisturizing, so I figured I had just a little bit left, so I was like, okay, I'll just use it on my body, and I did. I would 100% repurchase this. I wish in a perfect world I would get the actual plant and just like have the plant around me whenever I need it, but I am moving and stuff like that, so I'm just not sure if that's the best idea to get right now. And once I get rid of more like of my body lotions and stuff, I'll look back into getting this, because this is a lifesaver, especially like when my medication kind of, irritates my face. But anyway, moving on. The next thing is this Nivea lotion. I took off the sticker because I just sometimes feel like I hate seeing like all the labels on stuff in my bathroom, but anyway, I wasn't that big of a fan of the smell of this one, and just in general going forward, I think with body lotions, I'm gonna not get them scented, because especially I've been having some issues like on my arms, especially where like the skin has been getting clogged and I've been getting like, just clogged pores, and it's itchy and dry, and I don't exactly want to put fragrance on top of that. Speaking of the arm issue, this Tree Hut Tropic Glow, so I used to really love these scrubs, or just scrubs in general, but I've been noticing from using these things that actually, I don't know if it's this. But I do know that when I use this, it's more irritating, and I think it just has to do with the fragrance on this thing. But I do notice when I just use a regular washcloth and like a soap, I'll get like the itchy, like dry feeling, but it's worse with this. And I have kept this and these that I've had in storage for like probably over a year, about a year. But if you guys have seen like my haul, you saw that I got a dragon fruit one, and the dragon fruit one was still doing that. So I just think it's just something about my body that's just like not liking it. But anyway, the next thing is this fresh soy face cleanser. I had really liked this cleanser before. I was like under the impression that this cleanser was like really good for you, like it had like all natural ingredients. I'm pretty sure Fresh like advertised themselves to be that way, but just from finding out about more on like the ingredients on this, that's not necessarily the case, at least with this face wash. So I also noticed that there is a 6-month expiry date from the time of opening, and this thing definitely lasted me way more than that. But just in general, the fragrance, everything, I will not be repurchasing that face wash. The next thing I realized today that had dried up, honestly, I don't think that I use this enough. I feel like I only use this like maybe 3-4 times, but it's the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the color white, and I did get this off Amazon, but I don't know, I have this weird thing with Amazon where sometimes I feel like the makeup and stuff, like I don't know, I feel iffy about ordering. But anyway, I did see that there is also a 6-month from the date of opening expiry date, so it might just be like a formula that does dry out quickly, so probably my fault. The next thing is this Camo Glow hair oil by Daniela. I forgot her last name, but I don't want to mispronounce it. And whatchamacallit, I was subscribed and I would watch her videos on YouTube. She hadn't posted on YouTube for a long time, and then she came up on my FYP on TikTok, and I saw that she was, she had this hair oil company, and whatchamacallit, she was having issues like me where she was having like hair loss problems. I went through a phase like a year or so ago where I was just like bleaching and bleaching and bleaching my hair in the worst way possible, like quite literally like Ramona Flowers, where it was like every week I would have a different hair color, and my scalp and my hair got really PO'd, and there was times where I was losing like chunks of hair, like I want to say like even like this much, which that is a lot, like at a time, when I would shower. And I've just learned a lot from her TikTok channel or page on just hair care, and I've been following her hair care instructions. I've been using this hair oil. I've also was using the spray because it came free with the oil. I like them both, but I don't know why I feel like the oil is probably, more potent, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I have repurchased this. My one gripe with this thing is I hate the dropper. I feel like the dropper's not that good, but I started thinking about it and I was like, well, if it would cost more to get like a more expensive dropper, I'd rather not have to pay more. But anyway, moving on. Oh, so here is another one of the Tree Hut watermelon scrubs. As you can see, I have some left in there, but I was just having too much of the irritation, the itchiness. I didn't even want to use it like on my armpit because I wasn't sure how long I've had this one specifically, that I just didn't want to take any chances. Oh, okay. So this is a random, I always put vitamins in here, probably nobody cares, but it is the magnesium. So I don't remember who was telling me to take magnesium, and I don't know for what. I can't remember, quite frankly, what it was. Oh, relaxation. There we go. So I'm pretty sure it was like for stress or something. I feel like this was useless, honestly. I would not retake it again, but I've heard that there's like differences in the different magnesium types. I don't know. The next thing is this Tree Hut Vanilla Moisturizing Shave Oil. So I've still been using the Tree Hut Shave Oil, and so far I haven't had any kind of problems as far as like irritation wise goes. But honestly, just to be safe, I'm gonna not, like, I have another one in there that I need to use up, but once I use that up, I'm done. I'm probably gonna go back to or look into something else just because I'm just afraid of the irritation there. The next thing, I think I've already gone through a Crest 3D White with you guys, so I won't go into it, but that was my last one. I got a new toothpaste that is formaldehyde free, and I love that toothpaste, so I should be finishing it up, and I can't wait to tell you guys about that toothpaste. The next thing is this hair mask by Heritage. This was absolutely awful. The packaging on this thing is like horrible to get your hands in to get this conditioner, and the conditioner sucks, quite frankly. I got sucked into the packaging because I don't know why. When I saw this at Walmart, I was like, ooh, looks bouge, but it was bad. Next thing is this Curlsmith Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash. So sometimes I'll go through these phases where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to like my wavy / curly hair. But the thing about my hair is, like, I've heard on TikTok that it's like multiracial hair, which I'm like, ooh, love that. But to me, it's just like hair that doesn't make up its mind, because like it'll be like coily here sometimes frizzy. I can make curls here, sometimes curls will happen here. The back is like a cowlick, and it like barely will have a wave, kind of a poof thing, and I just want curls that are like uniform, right? It doesn't ever really happen. Like sometimes on a blue moon on a Friday at 4 o'clock after I've sung the alphabet backwards, it'll do it. But anyway, this Curlsmith Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash, I wound up using it as a conditioner just because with my whole hair scalp thing that I've been like working on, I felt weird about like leaving this on my hair because the instructions does tell you to kind of leave it on even like at the root of your hair, and I just didn't like that. This has such a strong like vitamin scent to it that it just was giving me the ick, and I wound up just using it to condition my ends. I do not recommend that thing. I'm so happy that I got a small one. This next thing is the Lush Big Shampoo. So I am going to make a TikTok on this. Hopefully Lush will see the TikTok because I'm going to add them specifically. But I feel bummed about this because in real life people will come to me asking like makeup questions, hygiene type questions, and I remember that when I went with my family to the mall, I was like just raving about this product, how much I love this product, and my dad wound up buying one for me and for himself, and oh my gosh, this thing is not the same as the last big shampoos that I bought, that I have purchased in the past, because this one had like shards of like sea salt. I don't even know how to explain it, but in the past the clumps in the shampoo have been like kind of gooey and like, you know, firm is the best way I could put it, but it definitely was not sharp. And when I used this shampoo on my scalp, oh my god, I literally felt like it was cutting my scalp. So they've changed something about this. Something has changed. So I've either gotten bad ones in the past, or I don't know what happened. I got a bad batch or something. But what sucks about it is that my dad or whoever wound up using the other one, they had probably a horrible experience. And I just like, I don't know. I really like it when I recommend something to someone and they really like it, because I'm just like, oh yes, I know, like I'm a booty guru. But anyway, the next thing is this Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. I really love this cleanser. I will say it took me a really long time to get used to not having suds. To this day, I still feel like I'm like, is my face even really clean when I use this thing? But I do kind of double cleanse in a sense anytime that I use this anyway. So I don't know. I am going to continue to use this because I like how small the ingredients list is on this. But as far as like for the days when I do want some suds or something, like kind of like this one, I think I am going to try the foaming one on this one. It has like a slightly longer ingredients list, but I don't know. I really like this one. I have heard good things about that product, so yeah. Okay. So here's another scrub. This is the Bath and Body Works Midnight Amber Glow scrub. I sometimes, now that I'm thinking about it, wonder, I don't know. I would sometimes wonder if this was too old to use, and this might have started the problem with my arms. Anyway, I used it up. I would not repurchase it. It was not that great. Moving on. This next thing is this Way leave-in conditioner. It was okay. Would never repurchase it again. It smelled bad. I don't know if it was just because it was old, but I mean, I did not have it in storage for that long. The next thing is It's a Tree. This sunscreen. I did not like this sunscreen. It burns your eyes. I would not recommend that at all. This next thing is this Duo lash glue. So here's another thing where it does say 12 months on it, but I think going forward, especially since it has to do with my eyes, I'm going to replace these every 6 months, because I really like this specific Duo one in like the green font, but it's been getting itchy on my eye, so I'm kind of, I don't know. I wound up trying this Kiss one instead, but I don't like how thick and clumpy it is. I don't know. I'm gonna continue to use it and see how I feel about it, because as far as like it's sticking to my eyes, it does a pretty good job. I'm so sorry about that car there. The next thing is this CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. I have repurchased this. I use this almost every other day, if not every day, as a moisturizer. I really, really love this. Highly recommend that. This next thing is my Lancome Lash Idol Mascara. So I did finish this up, or I did find that after the 6-month mark, it does change. So I have repurchased another one. I tried to use a drugstore one because at the time, like, I usually get these on sale, and it was not on sale. I didn't want to pay full price knowing that I could get it for cheaper. But when I tried using the drugstore mascara, holy crap, it was so bad. So bad. I have a special kind of situation where I can only really use waterproof mascaras because of my skin. I've tried using mascaras that are even advertised as far as like to be longer wearing or that it doesn't smudge and stuff like that, but it always does. So I have to specifically use waterproof ones. And I just have never had luck with like drugstore ones. There was a time where I liked certain ones, but I don't know if something has changed with the formula. I really have no idea. All I know is that the drugstore one that I tried, it was like a L'Oreal one. My eyelashes would like look straight, like especially for my bottom lashes is what I really care about, because on top of my eyelashes, the reason that I'm mostly wearing the mascara is to blend in with my falsies, but I never realized how beautiful this mascara is because the formula, just everything about it just makes your lashes look so nice, so full and defined, and you can kind of like work with it. It does change at the 6-month mark, so probably when you find it, you definitely want to if you find it on sale, you definitely maybe want to get a backup or something. I wound up having $10 credit with my points at Sephora. So I was able to get it a little bit cheaper than, the $30 price tag on it. But in my opinion, especially nowadays at the drugstore, makeup has gone up so much. You might as well spend like $5 more extra and get like a really nice item. Sometimes there's stuff at the drugstore that's better than like expensive products, but in that situation, that's not the case. The next thing is this Bic Bright eyeliner. Liner, it says liner on there. That's how I got confused. But anyway, I just wanted to share this because I was using this to highlight my books and just highlight in general, and I felt so like nice that I finished this up, that it dried out, because again, I'm trying to just have less of things, not necessarily, I don't want to say it like that. I like having stuff, okay? I'm always gonna love buying stuff, having stuff, but I want the stuff that I have that I really, really like and that I am using it. So anyway, moving forward, here's an empty lip seal. Again, this is the best chapstick that you can get. Recently, I live in the middle of nowhere and I've had issues with my Walmart restocking it. And the other day, my brother and I saw that they had restocked and we literally completely bought them out because, sorry, but we literally go through them that easily, quickly. The next thing, kind of random, but is this Rain Total Body Fuel Sour Gummy Worm Energy Drink. So I have this weird situation going on with energy drinks, with caffeine in general. If you've watched me at all, you know about it. But I will say this is too hardcore for me. Like I'll feel bad. I'll get anxiety when I drink this, but I'll kind of halvesies on it. But I had to talk about this because it is 10 calories and oh my God, it tastes like the pineapple, the white gummy worms. It tastes so good. It tastes exactly like a gummy worm. I don't know how that's possible for 10 calories, but yum. Okay. The next thing, it's part of my project pan. I think this is too. I should probably look through that later. But anyway, the next thing is part of my project pan. And I finished up this baggie backup for my Nivea super water gel, in the sense that I finished the bottle, I refilled the bottle, and then I still had some extra down here. I do like this sunscreen, but it does burn my eyes. Excuse me. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase it, because I'm kind of looking at it from an affordability side. Like, it's probably better to use this like all over my face and my neck and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a lot better than this one. This one is like, this is gonna burn your eyes immediately after putting it on. This one, you have a good 2, 3, 4 hours, and then it'll start kind of burning. Anyway, the next thing is part of my project pan, and it's the Ariana Grande body souffle. Completely emptied that up. That was pretty quick. I don't know why it took me so long to like get done with it, get rid of it. Here's another lip seal. Here is a Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I used to use this as an under eye moisturizer, but I have since switched over to castor oil, and I much prefer that under my eyes. I feel like this, when it would get in my eyes, it would kind of hurt, and the castor oil, in my opinion, is just far superior as a moisturizer to this argan oil. Yeah, but I do like it in the hair, so might repurchase it for my hair. The next thing is this triple peptide Cactus Oasis Serum from Youth to the People. I feel like I've talked about this before somewhere. Maybe I had the full size one, but either way, if I didn't, all you need to know is this is an extremely expensive hyaluronic acid. I would never repurchase that from Youth to the People again. Another lip seal. The next thing is also part of my project pan. It is this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Lip Mask. I adored this thing. However, I do not like the pot format, just because it's just kind of like, you know, you have to stick your finger in there, your hands have to be clean, you have the residue on your fingers after. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's not for me. The next thing is a Sharpie pen that I have finished up. I felt like such an artist when I finished that up, but mostly this one. This is the Pentel Milky Pop. So I feel like I've talked about it in a favorites video, but I love this to use for sewing, to mark my fabric. I wish I remember the name of the Hobby Lobby employee that helped me with this hack, that told me about this, because wow, I don't think that they know how much they changed my life, because when I asked them about it and they casually told me, hey, I use a gel pen, they kind of just told me like, oh, okay, whatever, and they walked off. They were probably busy with something, but my point of the story is, like, they said it so casually to me. They're like, okay, use this instead. But wow, I love, especially with black fabrics, I have been loving using that gel pen, and as you can see, I used it up. Sorry that I went on that mini rant. The next thing, I'm very sad. Let me grab that. Okay. The next thing I'm super sad about is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Prismatic Shine in the shade Purple Prism. So this nail polish is one of my most favorite nail polishes I've ever had in my life. Okay, in my life. It's giving like Raven. It's giving just a beautiful purple glitter nail polish like I've never seen. But unfortunately, as you can see, this is all I got use out of it. It dries out so quickly, and I've tried multiple times adding acetone in it and just like thinning it out and seeing if I could prolong its life, but I haven't been unable to. So hopefully in the future I find like a similar nail polish. If you know of a similar nail polish, please let me know, because I would love to have that in my collection, but I don't know. I can't remember how much it was. I feel bad, like, just, you know, purchasing it, and I'm not gonna get 100% use out of it, you know? Okay, the next thing, I'm pretty sure it's part of my project pan as well. It's the Yeah, it should be. The Youth to the People Aptogen Deep Moisture Cream. So I have my eye on this for the VIB sale, or for what's it called? Black Friday, to see if I could get another one, because this moisturizer, in my personal opinion, is worth the price. I definitely get it on sale, but I also definitely know that, like, in comparison to, I wish I had my other moisturizer, but I use this one and another Cetaphil one that I can't remember, but it has the shea butter in it. Those are my daily moisturizers, but those, even teamed up together, like laying together, in comparison to this, this is far superior. I love this thing. If you have super, super dry skin on your face, and you just like are going through a thing where like you just can't get that natural hydration back into your skin, or you have situations where, like, you know, medication or something you're using dries out your skin, and you kind of go through that phase of like just, you know, having that natural hydration, oiliness of your skin return. Next. Oh, wait. I think I'm almost done. Oh, the next thing, which I might do a video next, I'm not sure. The next thing, as you can see, very pathetic, very sad, but very cute mini beauty blender. So I don't know why they stopped selling mini beauty blenders. Actually, I do know why, because I was part of the problem. When they sold these like everywhere in stores, I remember I was just like, ugh, it's so dumb that this is like sold when you know, you could just pretty much use the big beauty blender under there and everything's fine. Okay, that was Foopy when she did not do makeup as much, or maybe Foopy when she had better under eyes, quite frankly, honestly. I don't know. But point of the story is, this is not the same as a beauty blender, because lately, as far as like my under eye application goes, I'm finally satisfied with my under eye application method. And this little guy, he's so good when you are trying to get your under eyes to look as nice as possible, as far as like if you don't want creasing, if you want to like set it as well as possible, and you want to blend your concealer out as well as possible, you need this guy. Recently they have released, I think it's Ulta exclusive, but you could also get it on the Beauty Blender website. It's like a little set where you get a big one and you get a little one of these. I'm actually looking to purchase that, hopefully, because I actually bought a set off Mercari that was like it was a discontinued brand new item that had like a pack of 4. I got such a good deal on it. Anyway, so luckily I have extras. But I'm telling you, I'm promising you that if you have like lines under your eyes and you just want like a good application tool, you're having issues under there, maybe you need a beauty blender, if you like your concealer, of course. Okay, I talk too much. I'm talking too much. Here's another lip seal. Okay, next thing is part of my project pan. It's a completed Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm. Very happy to be done with that and to have gotten use out of that. Here's another Josie Argan Oil. And then finally, it's this Lily Lashes brush on adhesive. I did not like this lash glue. I'm pretty sure that I put in an order with Lily Lashes and they gave me this for free, but either way, it's kind of like the same situation with my current Kiss glue. It's, I don't know, I just don't like the thickness, you know. I don't know. Okay, so that is it for everything. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end, please leave me like maybe like a pink heart emoji. Let me know if there's any kind of makeup videos that you want to see from me. Thank you again for watching. Bye.